Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be going back into the tutorials world, the FNAF 1 tutorial that you guys have not seen in a long time. I had to rebuild all this, that's why I'm not uploading it earlier, because I had to rebuild the entire build because I lost that world. And so I had to rebuild the entire build, and these are outlines for what I have, left to do and stuff. And there is some stuff I'm going to go back and change that I'm going to show you guys at the end. But I had to rebuild the entire build, and so I noticed something that annoyed me very much myself when I was going through, that I didn't ever tell you guys the sizes of the rooms. Or at least if I did, it was not in, when I was building the rooms. And so I intend to actually show you guys, tell you guys the size of each room that we're building. And so, yeah, we are going to get into doing this again. Today we're going to be doing the bathrooms and art and services, at least, if not this entire front section. And then we'll move forward with that. So, what we're going to do first is, do as always, is we're going to make the bathrooms over here have the whole same walling. So I'm going to make this wall here quickly, and FYI, for the bathrooms, for the outer rim, the walls, what you should be, well, I guess I'll just say the flooring. So for the flooring, 3 by, hold on, give me just a moment, guys. Okay, so you should have 18 going this way by 3 going this way floor. And what you should do is, build the walls like you usually do, but come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space 2, 1, space 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 9th going across here. So, I'm going to make those walls real quickly, and I will see you guys momentarily. Okay, and after you've done all of that, now you're going to come in and you're just going to fill in all of these with, so for the bottom layer you're going to do this first. You're going to go all the way around with that, and FYI, when it comes to up here, oh, it's turning daytime, isn't it? Okay. When it comes to up here, leave, go and do the same as you did with this door over here. Make them at the same height as that door. And then you can just go all the way down and all the way around all the sides of this. And then, now you want to take these corner pieces that you should have if you've been following along, and oh crap, I forgot the thing with that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you have 2 choices here. Either you can go and make a whole nother, as I said in the previous video, you can go and make an entire another map art, like the ones that are over there, that I had to remake, which, I mean, isn't the most difficult thing, but it's kind of tedious to have to do it multiple times, even with using features to make it to where it's a little bit quicker. or you can just extend that by, you know, extending that like that. It looks a little weird right now, but it's not really going to be noticeable in the end of everything. But you want to go around all these doors with this, including this guy back over here. Even though it doesn't do it on the inside part, it doesn't have to. And then the rest of it, you're just going to fill in with the usual blank one. So I'm going to do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, and now you want to go in and you want to fill in the floor, and the floor here, go all the way into the doors for this, but the floor here is just going to be the normal checker pattern, so you're just going to go back into that normal back and forth checker pattern and go through the whole thing. So, get that done, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, and now what you're going to do, since we have it, is you're actually going to come over here, and you're going to remove this one, and you're going to go in, you're going to make a little person. And so, on this side we have the females. So, we're going to do that. I don't know why it's like that. And then you want to try and create something like this. Well, that's kind of difficult to figure out how to create. There you go, it's got the arms. And yes, I know it looks a little big, but now you got the females, and then you come to the other side of this. And you'll make the usual sign, which actually weirdly isn't there, so we're just gonna make it anyways. Sorry. But usually the guy is something like that, and then he's that, and then he's something like that. The guys usually don't have their arms out, but I'm going to change that because that just feels weird. Okay, and there you go. Now you got male and female. And now the first part of these restrooms is visible, but the rest of it isn't. But what we do know is that you continue with the checker flooring, and that this bottom wall is still this same map type right here. So, we're going to bring, bathrooms are going to come up to the same height here, so that we're going to bring the walls up the same amount. And what you're going to have is, you're going to have this first section, which is 2 by 7 on this side, and if you put in the extra wall, then it's 2 by 6 on this side. And then if you didn't, then it's still 2 by 7. And then in this room, you're gonna have, you know, a little space, and then it's gonna be 7 by 9. So 7 by 9 is the flooring. I'm always gonna be telling you the flooring, so make sure you put the walls around that. Make sure you leave the flooring area open for that. You can fill in the flooring first if you want to. but you're going to do that for both of these two. So I'm going to fill in the flooring and the walls and put in all of that because all of that should look. This should be able to easily be identified. So I'm going to put all of that in, and then I will be back. So, just a moment. Okay, so after you finish all of that, you should have your flooring in here. You should be walking around, and it should all be like this. And these holes are here intentionally. These are going to be the mirrors, so that way you kind of see it, and it looks like it's mirrored because everything's the same. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of this, and we're going to get out some stuff that I know is needed. So, what I need to get out, white stained glass for your mirrors. You're going to come into here. You're going to get out polished dorite and hoppers for your sink area. You're going to get out, not there, here. You're going to get out a cauldron and lentils. There it is. Water for your toilet area partial. With the other partial amount being getting out. Hold on. I gotta find it. I know there was a green. Right there? That would be the best I have. You can use it whatever you want for this part. For the most part of this part. But you need these two, and then you need to scroll and get yourself out a green door. And it's those guys, and then one last thing of needing functional box, a flower pot. So, on both sides of this, there's going to be a flower pot right here. And on both sides of this, you're going to have these guys here, and then these guys right here. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. No, I don't want you to be doing that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. That gets you those guys right there. Then you want to come over here. You want one of them there. 3 over for another. And then 1 over for another. Because where you want this to go, you want this to go like so. And you want to put these guys on here. And then you want to fill up these guys with water. And you want to get out something like a birch trapdoor. You don't have to use specifically birch. Should destroy that one as well. But now you have all of that, and now you're going to go do the same thing on the other other side. Just make sure you're the third one out. Like these guys. Should come over enough to leave 2 spaces there. Place doors in. Now, something you need to make sure of is that the doors are facing the right way. So like, okay, these are all facing that way. So this last one needs to be placed facing that way. And now they all should have their handle there, boom, so it looks reflection. It looks like it's reflected. And then you can put in these guys. And the trapdoors on top of them. And fill them all with water. And then you can just pick up all of this. And boom, there's that part done. Then you want to come over here. Get out a white banner. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Place the white banner there. And fill in right here with your white stained glass. And boom, it looks like you have a mirror other than you can't see your own self in it. But other than that, you're good. So, now you're just gonna fill in the ceilings, and then I will break out, I'll show you where we're gonna break out to put in the lights. So, I'm gonna fill in the ceiling and then I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back guys. So, now you have the ceiling in. Where we're going to put lights is we're going to put a thing of lights right here. Then we're going to put a thing of lights right here. We're not going to put any lights in this section, but what we're going to do is put a thing of lights across here. And a thing of lights across here. And then once you know what that is, now you can come over here and place that same set over here. And you can put the daylight sensors to sense for it being daytime on top of that. And you can do that over here. This is bright, it's a little dark for a moment, but then boom, you're back into bright inside of these bathrooms, which, you know, is a common thing. So, now we're going to come back over here, and now we're going to come all the way over here, because we're going to work on that last. We're going to come all the way over here, and we're going to build this room. Now, for this room, I'm going to have to hold on just a moment. I pull back up my reference image. That I had. Just a moment. Okay, so looking at my reference image, it's up to you. But this is one of the few times that you don't actually have to use any item frames, because all the walls in here, the bottom layer is all just one color, and then the upper layers are different color. I'm gonna... that might remove all the item frames. We'll see what happens. I'll test it with my hand. But we're just gonna fill up this whole area right around here. this is that the flooring should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So 8 by 10. That's the flooring that should be in this room. Oh, FYI, I should have brought this up. You may notice that I am in a different area. That's because we've moved our house around some more. So we've got some more stuff done. But then you're just going to grab these guys and you're just going to fill in like normal. But there's 3 rows there. So what you're also going to do in this process is come in here. Because this is darker, we're going to use the deep slate tiles actually here. And then we're going to use the gray tiles and the deep slate wall. So, of course, come around, do the toe coming around thing. But I'm going to have you do something. So, I'm going to have you come in 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with that, and you can't see on the top shelf, so I'm actually going to make this 2 shelves, just so that way you can actually fill in the areas. And then from this wall that this is on, from this wall you're going to come in 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. And then you're going to fill it in like that. And then you're just going to come around the entire rim, filling that in the way you usually would, and just kind of flipping around. But the key thing here is once you get a corner, then immediately fill that corner in with the tile thing. So do like that. And then you can do this. Now, you don't know what the corners are, of course, so what that is the corners would be, so the center 3 here, go 1 out, there's a corner, 1 out, there's a corner. Then count from this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on that 5th block, place that. And then on top of all of these guys, you're going to place this. But to be able to do this, there's an issue that lies in. So what you're going to want to use, if I can figure out where it's at. Oh, I guess I can't use redstone. Is you're going to want to put string on the ground here. And now you're able to come across this entire thing and just place this down. And then what you want to do sorry, I'm not going to use this reference ever to make this try to make this as accurate as possible for you guys. You don't need any of this now. What you're going to want is to get some colored blocks. So we're going to use yellow concrete, purple concrete, brown terracotta, actually just normal terracotta, and that's all because there is no foxy one. And so what you'll do is you'll come over here, you'll put a Chica one here, a Bonnie one here, a Freddy one up body one on the end of the table, body one here, a Freddy one here, a Chica one here, and a Freddy one here. And those aren't the greatest representation of the animatronics. You can put way more detail into that if you really want to. But I do not have that. Now, what I will do is I'll get out orange for Chica's beak. Sadly, there is no purple, but we could use red to kind of get that. And brown to kind of get that. And so what you can do is put these on them. To kind of give them a little bit more. Of course, you can always put as much detail as you want, and we might come back to this and change this later. But this is what we're going to have for now. So now you'll just grab onto your ceiling, your lights. And don't forget to... No, wait, no, it's not going to really come up. And the entire outer rim is going to be, you know, the normal. And it's just going to get filled completely in. But what you're going to do is you're going to take, basically, you know how you did in the bathrooms, 2 away from every wall? So that's what we're going to do in here. 2 away from every wall. Lighting here. Lighting here. And then place this across here. And boom. If we come back inside, boom, over here, you've got this room. Well, you can see it. Now, mind you, sometimes there's an endo here, but we'll get into stuff like that later on. Well, very soon, technically. But, you know, we're closing it up. Now, everything up here is going to be stuff that is not in Basic. So this is going to be designed out however I'm making it. You can make it your own way, but this area is more so just because it feels like it's something that should be there. So, first off, I'm going to make flooring. If you're following along with what I do, then you're going to follow this, but what you're going to do is come to the end of where the stage wall is, where the stage wall comes out here, and take the wall, add to the wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come over 1, leave 2 spaces, and then come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Leave a space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave a space. 6. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to change this. So, 4, 2 spaces, and put 1, and that should come back around. If we did it right, that should come back around. We're going to fill in this entire area with the normal checkered pattern, so I'm going to do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, now, once you've had that filled in, then you're going to come over here, you're going to grab this wall, bring this up, like usual. But what you want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to want to put up this around it. Basically, you're going to do this the rest of the way down, going 1, 2, 3 on the third one place, 1, 2, 3 on the third one place, 1, 2, 3 on the third one place, 1, 2, 3 empty on the third one place. And then you'll just come down and boom, that gets you the entire around for that bottom part. Over here is going to be where we're going to get something that comes up like this. So you want to leave a hole like this, like the one that's for that room. And over here we just want to leave big enough for a door. Over here we want to just leave big enough for a door. And these guys we want to come and leave big enough to let these guys be a bunch of windows. And then the rest of it you can just fill in, which once you've done all of that and outlined all of that, you kind of have very little left to fill in. The rest of that you can just fill in here, and then now we're going to fill in the rest of the walls by coming in firstly, and we're going to come to color blocks. We're actually going to grab tinted glass for the front here as well. Because the goal is to not actually be letting in the light. And we're actually going to break out this right here as well. These come all the way down. And then we're just going to fill in the ceiling. So I'm going to fill in the ceiling quickly, just the usual, fill it in. And then I'll show you where the lights are after I've done it. Okay, so our lights are going to go right here and come down to this window, this second window here, and come down again to second window over, or if you want to, you can just say 4 over here, and then 4 over to here. And then we're going to put one right here, and one right here. And then you can just come up here and put the daylight sensors on those. And boom. Voila. You've finished off that portion. And now you just want to come in here, get out something like nice polished granite stairs. You can use whatever you want here. It's up to your discretion. We're also going to come over and get out what we've been using as our cameras, which we need to go back and place in there. We do need to do that. I do remember that. But we want to get out what we've been using as our cameras, and we want to get out something like that trapdoor. And so we want to make this come over. We want this to be like that. In fact, you're coming back there. We want it to be, this is the cash register that they use, to let you in. And, that they just kind of like, okay, cool, come on in. Go be seated. Technically, you could just run past it, but you're a civil human being. You wouldn't do that. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually come over here real quickly because I did forget about it. And we're going to place the camera facing down this hallway. Boom, boom. Boom. this place really, to me at least, has the, you know, no, okay, I forgot that I don't need to break anything here. At least not of that sort. Place that there. Grab that so I can actually fix that. Come over here, grab these guys. Place that. Place that. Okay. And with all of that, we're going to, in this video, finish off this stuff. So I'm going to go place all of these guys. Well, actually, we're not going to worry about that right now. So we're going to move on to the next room. So, give me just a moment. Okay, so these last rooms. This is going to be like a little arcade area. So, you're going to come one in from here. This area basically should be 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 by 9. Place a wall around that. And bring that wall all the way up to the top. Then you're going to come in here. And this room is actually going to go back to using these in place of the white. Again, remember, you don't have to follow that. You don't have to do anything that I'm doing right now. This part of the video you can just skip over if you don't want to do this. But this is just to give more of a front entrance area and some stuff like that to give it a little bit more detail. And then we're also going to do the room beside it, which coming off of this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 flooring, and then 3. Basically, it should come straight into the wall, and if the room beside it was done correctly, that'll work nicely. And this room should have the normal flooring again. Okay. Now into this part. So, for the arcades. So what we're going to grab out for here is we're going to grab out red, green, lime specifically, lime concrete, red terracotta, and light blue terracotta. You do not want red terracotta because I forgot that that is that. You want red concrete for this part. And so you'll want that, you'll want that, and you'll want that. And then the whole idea of this is you're going to want to come in here. You're going to need this and this for the blue. This and this for the green. And this for the red. That's why I was going to use different slightly different colors for this. But you want this here, this here, this here. You're going to want these guys up here. As you're going to want, again, you're going to want to use these again to fill in this. And then you're going to want to place on these guys some just button and a lever on each one. So there's your arcade machines. And that's basically this room done. Over here, all we need is to get out, again, those deep slate because this room is literally just another storage closet. It's just for stuff more near the front. And so this is not a clean storage closet really. This is just like a storage closet of random stuff, so you can fill this up with whatever you want. But this is basically done. Basically you can grab this now, grab this, and you can just come over top of both of these, like this, turn this into that, come over top of this one, come down the sides of this, and then place these guys in here like so, and place those guys on top of them. And then you can come over here. I'm going to use this. So, use whatever door you would like to use, but I'm going to use acacia doors. Not acacia doors. I'm going to use waxed copper doors. Some people would dislike that. That's fine. And we're going to use another dark oak door on the closet on there. So, you can use whatever doors you want again here. This is the front entrance. Don't know why it's being so laggy out of nowhere, but there's that. So now, all you need to do to finish this off is to come and collect all of your painting things and place those in. And it's literally just going to be these guys going around the whole thing, with these guys going up and around this, and kind of going around this door, and going up here, and then all the way across. No, and around this door, but not around these windows, because I don't make those too difficult. So, and don't forget to put it here because we always put it at this corner. So I'm going to do that real quickly, and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished placing all of those maps down, in all of the rooms, going all the way around, surrounding each door, including on the sides here, where I can still kind of do it. Surrounding each door around here. I also placed them on the sides of these, because I placed them on, because I wanted to place them, where it would do it for these two to cover up the windows, then it kind of looked better to just do it on the whole thing. So you could do that if you want to. But now with all that done, that is basically the entirety of, the build outside of the rest of the details. So that's all for this video. I'm going to hop back on the other videos in the comment sections and put a pinned comment of the dimensions of the room that are in that video, so that way people know. Remember, that'll always be based on what is the flooring of that room. But I'm going to put that in, so don't forget to comment down below what you'd like to see in future videos. Like this video, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And get notifications whenever new content's coming out. So, hope you enjoyed. Thank you.